and stare. Wild marauders' footsteps fill the air. Fox appears, drawn by moons and sighs.
First blood.
Reaching in despair, the mother cries. Fox woman, sister, we are one. Give me vengeance, though my life is done. Fox woman, sister, name your fee. Grant that I may strike my enemy. Rebels stare, silent at the fox, as the wild beast chained in them unlocks. Killers flee, fighting hard and wild, as fox woman guards the one with child. Temple priest takes the mother in, tells her that the vengeance will begin, though she knows she must pay with death. Mother whispers with each passing breath. Fox woman, sister, we are one. Give me vengeance, though my life is done. Fox woman, sister, name your fee. Grant that I may strike my enemy. Soft she comes to the temple door. Russet felt a shadow near the floor. Deep the drums in her gentle heart keep the rhythm as the birth pains start. Russet gown, hair most snowy white. Now a woman steps into the light, makes her way to the bed of pain, reaches down with touch as soft as rain, as her touch melts into the flesh. Pain departs as fox and mother mesh. Screaming ends with one quiet breath, as the mother gives herself to death. And the priest raises up the knife, carves the door to bring the child to life. Infant born, still without a sound, fox and human spirits have been bound. Fox woman, sister, we are one. Give me vengeance, though my life is done.
Boo-boo.
Fox woman, sister, name your fee. Grant that I may strike my enemy. Killers come, seeking for the child, turned away by visions strong and wild, as they flee down the mountain stair. Vengeance on fox footsteps leaves her lair.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, Ash, I need you to put my new face on a hot dog later. Hot doggy. Yeah. Because I'm going to talk about hot dogs today a little bit before we get into the fabled lands of Mary. So it's going to be a little hot dog chat first. So give me a second, and then we'll get Mary in after that, and we'll play some fabled lands. Hot dog cannibal snack. Ooh, sush. Ow! Your anvils do not hurt hot dogs. Oh, diggity diggity iggity. Diggity diggity iggity. Hot diggity dog. Boom. All right, give me 1 second. Gotta pop over to our main stream. There we go. And then switch over to the hot dog pit website. There we go. Oh no. I might have you join me in a little bit, Mary. Definitely when we're doing Fabled Lands, maybe a little bit before that. Feel free to comment in the chat, though. All right, here we go. We tried as many hot dog cooking methods as we could think of, and here are the best. Spoilers. They didn't do many, and they're not all great. And some of them are silly. And not in the good silly way. The bad silly way. Oh, Ash, if you're listening, could you bring me a drink of red juice or the Arizona can? I need a hydrate. I just realized I forgot it. Shark dog. Oh no, not blessed. Sharks fall off face. Ow! Ow! A shark dog. A shog, of course. A shog. Okay, so I don't think I've ever been surprised by a food test as I was by this week's hot dog cooking methods. Granted, we start out with Olympia Provisions uncured plain old hot dogs. I hate these without a bun or topping of any kind. Could taste so good. So, oh, yep, here comes the hot dog beacon. So I looked at these hot dogs, and these are not great dogs. I mean, they're probably... A new ham touches the bacon. So I looked at these dogs. They are $20 for 5 of them. Like, generally you get what you're paying for when you pay for, like, meat quality and stuff, but $5 per hot dog. What? So, like, $5 per dog. Hot dog crimes. Highway robbery, exactly. You can get a good hot dog crimes. You can get a good quality hot dog for way less. Now, granted, these probably taste pretty good. I don't know if they're worth $5 per dog good, because that does seem a bit pricey. Also, hey, Raul. Oh, we've got a bunch of streamers in the chat, so let me do a quick shout out. Let me do a shout out for all the people we got today. So come on, shout out button, work for me. Okay, so first off, we've got Sentient Cookie.
Who's that Pokemon?
Last Planet seems playing Kenshi, but we're gonna see a Minecraft clip. Oh, Minecraft. Yeah, that is like $5 per dog. Like, listen,
Eventually,
maybe a fully dressed dog that somebody else prepared and made for me. Maybe I'll pay $5 for that, but for $4, yeah. Yeah, like $5 per dog, that seems a little expensive. And when you see the methods that they use to cook these, spoilers, they burned a bunch of them. Like, they did not brown these dogs, they burned them. And it's, ugh. I found personally cheap food is typically kind of crap. Moderate cost food is good. Expensive food is barely distinguishable from moderate cost food, with a rare exception. Yeah, I can pretty much agree with that a bit, Raw. You do need to clean your clips, Cookie. Our next streamer is, of course, Raw Stowage.
Who's that Pokemon?
Covered in Rawls. Ah, this is playing Path of Exile, Raw.
Wait, hang on. Isn't that supposed to be, like, really valuable right now?
Ooh, got some super valuable mage blood. Gotta get through all my clips of all my good streaming buddies and pals and stuff. I think Rawl's getting excited about mage blood.
What?
I think that's rare and good.
We
Oh,
just,
that's the best belt in the game. You just randomly
straight
found
up
it. Nice.
got a mage blood from I don't even know where.
You didn't even
It was
know where
just
you
some
got it.
random unique we found.
Nice. And next one is Shark Sashimi, the best shark on Twitch.
Who's that Pokemon?
Shark, shark, shark.
Yes, Boob Envy really is a thing. Oh, yes, it is.
Who's that Pokemon?
I was gonna get the Chaotic Awesome cookie. She's the next one in line, you doopy. She's next one in line. Gotta go through everyone.
Bothered. Oh, oh no, I didn't intend for that. I'm a whole.
There we go. And Chaotic Awesome. Is Chaotic Awesome gonna grab this trout straight from the stream like a bear?
I want fishy.
Fishy.
Yes.
Chaotic fishy.
And just imagine this fucking red cap just standing in the middle of a stream, just snatching fish
Yeah, like
out
a
of
bear.
the fucking river.
Hell yeah. With her, not with her hands or anything. She's just going in there and biting them with her teeth. She just, no, biting them with her teeth. And that's Chaotic Awesome. I think we've got all the streamers. We also have, I think that's everybody in the chat so far. If somebody else shows up, we'll show them. Bear. So yeah, I looked at these hot dogs. Hot dog pank. Yep. So I looked at, oh, Nia. Yep. Hey, Nia. Welcome to the stream. If I were in the stream, I'd just dive in. Yeah, that's because you're a shark. So I looked at these hot dogs. They're about $5 per dog, which I think is too expensive. And like Raul said, high-priced food is barely, if ever, distinguishable from moderate-priced food. Now, you can cook cheap food and use cheap food as a base to make food better. Like if you buy like a little cheap $1.50 little pizza, and then you hit it with your own cheese, your own seasoning, your own sauce, and use that little cheap $1 frozen pizza as a base. Love. That little cheap pizza as a base, you can turn that little cheap pizza into a pretty good pizza with a little effort. It's a good base. And it's like those cups of ramen in the little styrofoams. If you can jazz those up a lot and make better ramen out of it. Yeah. Yeah, I do that with instant ramen. See, Shark Sashimi. Eshesh and I have a special ramen recipe where we take the block of ramen out of the styrofoam cup, put it in a bowl. We add mixed frozen veggies of our choosing, a scoop of butter, and then a hard-boiled egg, a little balsamic vinegar, just a little splash. And then we boil up some water and add it to the bowl. And then we add some hard-boiled eggs in, and that makes really good ramen. It's an excellent base to build off of. So let's go back to the hot dog website and we'll see whatever things they have to say. These days, probably a month or two, usually go to the golf course. Ooh. Usually on the golf course. Ew. My opinion of them already lower. Yeah. I love that everyone at the same time went instant noodles for cheap that you can make good. Heck yeah. Yeah, Eshesh and I have a really good recipe for instant noodles that we'll share later. We'll take good pictures and stuff. That we really jazz up some instant noodles and make some pretty nice home ramens. With like, they're so good. Too bougie for hot dogs, banned for them. Yeah. Always with blood slathered with as many condiments as I can find. I'm talking mustard, ketchup, relish, onions, and mayonnaise, and absolutely crowded jalapenos if they're available. I always enjoy them in limited circumstances, but for a family cookout, I'd probably totally prefer hamburgers. So yeah, a good hot dog can absolutely compete with a hamburger. I do agree with that. So let's take a look at the methods that they show here. They've got sous vide, fried, boiled, microwaved, grilled, something pan roasted maybe, pan seared, and baked. I just buy packs of rice noodles since I've already got the spices stock from home. Yeah, Mary. If you check our Discord broiler room chat, you will see Mary makes a lot of really good foods, and you can ask her for a recipe for anything, I think, and she'll probably tell you, because Mary makes some amazingly good-looking food. Yeah, not even... I know, right, Mary? They didn't even... Like, we thought it. We did every way we could think of. No, you guys didn't. You didn't. You didn't think of any good ways to do this. You did it all bad. And, like, you can see here that some of these dogs, they burned. They just straight up burned them. They didn't brown them. They burned them. Those are burned dogs. Those are bad dogs. I fully expect 10 weird bespoke methods of hot dog cooking shouted at me in the comments, but these seemed like the basics. Boiled, grilled, fried, beer braised, pan grilled, baked, microwaved, and sous vide. Why would you sous vide a hot dog? Why? What has happened in your life that you chose to sous vide a hot dog? Like, what? Like, maybe like a sausage or something? Like an actual cased sausage? Maybe sous vide that for some reason, but a hot dog? They could think of things that were good. They didn't cook them skewered on a stick over an open flame. Yeah. So, the rankings. Number 8. Microwaved. What? The method. Listen, I knew microwave wasn't going to win this contest, but a lot of people tell me they actually eat them this way, so I felt duty-bound to include it. I didn't know how long to cook a hot dog for. Hot dogs are pre-cooked, so you're really just heating them up. And I thought 30 seconds seemed like a reasonable amount of time to start with. Turns out I was wrong. 30 seconds made this bad boy look like a victim of RoboCop. I could have grabbed another Frank and tried this one over again, but I just didn't feel like wasting another perfectly good Frank in order to learn that. Dude, yeah, at $5 a hot dog, you ruined a $5 hot dog, my friend. Like, microwave... I have microwaved a hot dog for 30 seconds, and it did not look like this. Yeah, this might be some rich yuppie stuff. I don't know. But, like, I've microwaved a hot dog for 30 seconds, and this is not how it comes out. Ugh. Now, microwave hot dogs, that's cool. That's fine. You can microwave a hot dog, and it's fine. If you microwave a hot dog, it's just a fast way to heat it up. And it's if you microwave a dog, you're going to be missing out on a lot of the caramelization. So it is best to compensate that with good toppings. Yeah, they did not pierce the skin, so yeah. Okay, so like, again, let's look at these dogs, these Frankfurters. And they look like they've got, yeah, you see this little string right here? This little bit right there? This shows that these hot dogs do have nice cases and good skins. So they probably did not even poke a single hole in it. They didn't make any slices to expose more surface area. They didn't even poke any holes in it. They just threw it in the microwave and turned it on. And of course, this dog exploded. And it's good detective work, Raw. Good detective work. Yeah. Diced and fried goes decent in pasta, yeah. Hot dogs are a great way to add a little bit of meat to a dish, like macaroni and cheese and hot dog slices. Baked beans and hot dogs. Hot dogs are a good way to add a nice little meat to it. I always suggest if you're gonna chop up hot dogs into like little circles, to give them a good fry before you add them to whatever. So if you're gonna do like mac and cheese with hot dogs, fry the dogs first so they get a little caramelization, and then put them in the mac and cheese. Oh yeah, good Five Guys. Five Guys uses a very good hot dog cooking method for their grills. They butterfly cut them and butter fry them. They butter fry their hot dogs. Yeah, that's why they split the hot dog, they butterfly fry it, again, exposing more surface area for caramelization, and using butter as the frying medium. And it comes out pretty good because they generally don't burn their butter, and it comes out really nice. So, back to the methods. So, microwaved. What? Like, my opinion of them already going down. As Raul pointed out, no holes equals exploded dog. My daddy told me I needed a real job, so I ruined some overpriced food for this website, whose owner is my high school buddy. Very likely. Oh, Drago! Oh, let me give Drago a shout out too, because I just saw that Drago streams as well now. I saw that the Drago streams. Welcome, Drago. Boom.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh.
Blast, which can potentially do something.
There we go.
Crit. Stop. Please don't use agility. I like how even with the agility, we still outspeed.
Oh no, poor Mary.
Stop hitting
Ash.
2 times.
Ash, can you exclamation permit Mary for me so she can post a link? Can you exclamation permit Mary
I'm
so she can do a link?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna keep going,
Oh.
but
Spiral dogs you posted in Discord, you say? Give me
That's
one
like
second
the
while I
best
check out those
move
dogs.
sequence ever. It knows agility.
There it is.
It still doesn't outspeed me the first time, so it does it again. It had like 1 HP.
Oh yeah,
and it just
okay,
decides
see,
to use
that is
explode.
a wide... See, thank you, Ash. See, this is a good spiraling. This is a wide spiral. This is a pretty good... Spiral cut dogs, spogs. This is a good wide spiral. You can do a thinner spiral, or a spiral that is not quite as thick. Shark on my face, shark on my face, blessed, blessed. Triple blessed. 3 sharks on my face, triple blessed. I should have had some hot dogs when I was at a theme park, says Vapor Drago. Okay, so they went pretty deep with this spiral cut, which isn't bad. When you primarily cut a dog this deep with a spiral cut, what you're looking for is to extend that dog on a long bun. Hey, call sign. Yep, I'm a hot dog because I'm talking about hot dogs today. You deep cut a dog like this. You give it a nice deep cut. And you expand it on your bun, and these deep cuts give you extra room for toppings, like relish, or onions, or sauces like ketchup or mustard, or anything. So this is what
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, yep.
Sign this book
Thank you, Cookie. Thank you for the
for
shout-out, Cookie, for call sign
wherever
Echo,
that went.
who is also a Squidling, an Inkling VTuber as well. And they are playing some RimWorld. Thank you, Cookie.
There they are.
So yeah, you would spiral cut a dog like this.
It was just like, I could
If you
figure
wanted to
it out.
expand the dog on your bun, if you
yeah,
got like a long
you
bun,
and Schmar
and you
are
get
in
extra
love with
room
each
for
other.
toppings to go into those spiral cuts, which
Opinion
is
of
really
my
good.
lover, Galaxy.
Now, back to the hot dog's website. The next method. Tasting notes. I'm not even going to read their tasting notes because I don't... Baked. Okay. Again, what we're seeing here is a popped dog. These dogs definitely had casings. Squidtuber, yep. These dogs definitely had casings on them. And as we saw up here in the very early picture, and like Raul pointed out, not here, on the other site, there we go, that these dogs definitely have casings. Ooh, hydrate. There we go. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, me too. This person is banned from food. So like, you can see like right there, definitely shows the casings. The indentations and the flat parts indicate a casing. So let's go back here. The next method, like, I don't even give a gosh hecky about your taste, my dude. Baked. They again clearly did not pierce this dog. I don't even like hot dogs, and I'm like, just a waste. What a waste. Yeah, $5 head pats. Little tiny head pats. Yeah, just poke them once, like a baked potato. Oh, speaking of baked potatoes, Esh exploded a baked potato in our microwave once, and it was amazing. Esh did not know that you had to... Yeah, I fixed the head pat. Esh did not know that you had to poke baked potato and a baked potato explode. It was fun. Added Peng sound back. Ooh, woo. So again, they exploded this dog. Also, how long did they cook this? But I was under sleep meds and half delirious. That's fair, Ash. You were indeed on sleep meds and half delirious. So again, look how shriveled this is. How long did they cook this for? The method. Okay, they just threw it on a pan, which is okay, I guess. But again, casing, as you can see the little nub there. The way it's got the finger indent, that's a casing sign again. And they did not poke any holes in it or cut any lines for extra caramelization. Now, I can see like getting light just past brown, just a little bit past brown, and like, sure, okay. Yeah, the pan's not even greased. Direct on pan, no foil, no parchment, nothing. I prefer doing hot dogs on parchment paper or tin foil. Once again, I did what seems pretty reasonable to me in theory. I cook bacon in the oven, why not hot dogs? So I stuck a hot dog on a sheet pan and baked it at 350. That's actually about the right temperature for 10 minutes, for less than 10 minutes. That's less than... This is less than 10 minutes? This is less than 10 minutes in a... Listen, 350 degrees is incredibly low temp to be... Like, I don't think he did... Like, I think his... like, like, his oven is either, okay, theory. His oven is miscalibrated, so it actually cooked way hotter than 350. B, he's straight up lying, and this is definitely more than he cooked it for either longer or at a way higher temperature than 350. Yeah, well, Dumpressa, well, you say that, Dumpressa, but the first method was microwaving. And again, these are more like encasing hot dogs, as shown here on the Frankfurter website. These are good dogs. They definitely have a casing. They did not poke a single hole in any of these dogs, which is why they exploded. Why these dogs basically exploded, Dumpressa. Raw, at the end of the day, maybe, but it's meat. And, like, you absolutely right. They exploded because they didn't even bother poking holes in this. When I was little, I loved exploded hot dogs. Me too, a little bit. My mom did microwave hot dogs, so I eat them that way sometimes too. But yeah, like, maybe raw, maybe, but like, look at this. Look how many burns they have. Look how many dogs that they burned here. Look how many they burned. So they baked this dog. They set it 350 for less than 10 minutes. I'm calling them a liar. They are liars. They cooked it too long, lost track of time, or too hot, or their oven is broken. Taking notes, like, what? And like, what? Look, they managed to burn it too. Like, they don't show it in the picture, but you can see the darkness here. And on the hot dog slice, you can see the darkness here. That hot dog burned on the sheet. Oh, I agree. If I cook something and it's a disaster, I'm going to figure out why not. Just keep doing it, especially at $5 each. I will in a little bit, Mary. Do you really want to get in here and have a good yell, Mary? All right, give me a second. Let me get the Mary in here. Because I feel like Mary has feelings on this, like I do. So let me get the Mary avatar up. And I will link this website, by the way, in chat so that you can follow along, Mary, because I don't want to cast this website. So hang on one second. I will be right back. Let me send Mary the link to this as well. Boop. 18 to 30. Ash sent me links. Uprocks is an entertainment popular news website founded in 2008 by Jarrett Mayer, Brian Berater, and Woven Digital in 2014. Their target site audience is men aged 18 to 34. Okay, let me send Mary a link to this hot dog website so she can follow along, and I will add her to the call now. Yeah, you can't hear Mary because I haven't added her yet. Call in Mary. Hello.
No pain.
Boop. Hot dog website back. So, like, can you see on that dog on the side where they burned it on the bottom of the pan? This hot dog detective work?
Absolutely see that they burned that hot dog.
In an oven.
Oh, well, this hot dog isn't good when it's cooked this way. And it's like, of course it isn't. You've overcooked them.
Like, they
You're
overcooked
not
a hot
adjusting your
dog.
times for different methods.
Like, at all.
You're not piercing holes in the hot dogs. You're not doing any preparation other than put hot dog directly onto tray and into oven.
Let me move you down a little bit so your
wow,
leggies aren't showing. There we go.
Did you even preheat your oven there?
Well, like, here's the thing. I don't believe that it was 350 for less than 10 minutes. I think it was higher and longer, or 350 and way longer.
I fully believe this was... Sorry, I'm just...
I know, right?
Sorry, I'm looking at me on the screen. It's like throwing me off because, yeah, you're not actually streaming this in the side stream. It's fine.
So now we're going to look at the sous vide water bath. Like, this looks, honestly... Well, it's sous vide, so it's like a controlled slow heat over a long period of time, which sous vide can be pretty good for some food.
Slow cooking hot dogs.
We're going to get into that, don't you worry. But, like, sous vide is a completely valid cooking method for meats and other things. Sous vide is actually pretty nice and can do a lot of things. I don't think I would ever sous vide a hot dog. Like, here's the thing. I'll boil a dog. So I will boil a
Oh, you
dog
can
and
boil hot dog.
yeah,
That's
I will boil a hot dog,
fine.
and some hot dogs when I boil them, I do or do not poke them. Because that you can get dirty water dogs that way, which is fine. And some hot dogs you want a little bit of some of that grease out. Some of them you want to keep the juices in to when you boil them. There's all kinds of hot dog methods. But I can't ever think that I would sous vide a hot dog.
I don't even know what that, like, aside from you describing it, I have never actually came across that term.
Oh, sous vide?
Uh.
Yeah, it's actually I believe it's French because it's sous vide. But it is a completely valid method. So a sous vide, or more properly, or a water circulated water bath. Now you put them in plastic bags and then you put them in the water. You don't just stick it in water and then have the little heater heat it up. They're in like a little baggie sitting in the water. Whatever you sous vide, that's how you do it. Means under vacuum in French. So for the purpose of his test, I cooked a dog at 140 degrees for an hour, as per the instructions on Avona's website. And like, so far visually, this looks like the best dog out of these dogs here.
It's the one that isn't horribly burned.
Exactly.
Leave it in there on bare metal.
Like, what? Look at this. This is killing me a little bit. I'm dying on the inside. My inner hot dog is rotting.
Listen.
So yeah, like this again is visually the best appealing hot dog that they've done.
Yeah, and it's not great. It's like, it's also, why would you ever do it? Just boil your hot dogs if you're doing that.
Don't worry, we get to boiling. Don't worry. Hey, Jim Loveboat, welcome to the stream. We're talking about hot dogs and people who can't apparently cook hot dogs and do them bad and wrong.
Angry about hot dogs.
And here's the thing: the hot dog is such a versatile meat and kind of meat, like hot dogs, sausages, knockwurst, and things like cased meat or uncased tube meat is such a versatile thing. You can do so much with it. It's why it's one of my favorite foods. And these people are just, they're just fucking it up. They're fucking up hot dogs, and that's a crime. So I'm not even going to read their tasting notes because I don't think this person has taste.
Yeah.
Like, okay, boiled. Okay, now this boiled dog doesn't look too bad. Visually, this isn't too bad. There is a cut in it right here, so maybe they actually... Okay, so they just threw it in a pan. I just threw this sucker under simmering water and let it 15... Okay. You simmered it for 15 minutes?
Why are you simmering your hot dog for
15 minutes? Listen, if you're boiling a dog, you throw it in some boiling water for like maybe 2-3 minutes, and that's all you need. That like 2-3 minutes tops. And again, if you are boiling, this person annihilated them. Egg. Oh no, egg. Oh, somebody redeemed double egg. Eggs, the sequel to egg.
This is really the only way to describe it. Please do not use that word. Oh god.
They annihilated
do you
these.
know what the word tumescent is mostly used for?
Okay, so like if you're gonna boil a dog, depending on the type of dog that you get. Oh, Pulse Echo's threatening me with the rock again, with Mirror's beacon. It's a Limp Bizkit reference. In 2022. A new hand touches the beacon. So like if you're gonna boil a dog, depending on what kind of dog you're doing, you may or may not want to poke holes in it. Some dogs are good for poking holes in it, and you get some good hot dog water, which I really hate to say it, has its own kind of flavor, and you take that dog wet out and throw it in a bun. You have little droplets of water on it, and it's good. And some dogs you don't want to do it. Some dogs, what you do is you don't poke them, and you boil them for like at the max 2 minutes, and that's just to plump them up to get all those inner juices expanded on the inside. But you don't poke a hole in it because you want it to bite and snap when you bite into it, and you get that rush of hot juices. That's when you don't poke hot dog. And again, look at this shit, Mary. Look at that. That's not browning. If you do a hot dog on a grill at like a 4th of July thing or like a backyard barbecue, and your hot dog comes out even a little bit black, what are you doing? They're already cooked. They're like, these are not uncooked. These are not uncured. Yeah, this is not, you burned the dog, my dude. Okay, so I threw these suckers in the simmering water, let it for 15 minutes. I didn't do a separate steamed dog because I can't imagine it would taste too different. Oh my god, dude. Sharks.
The skin is a little crunchy, and it's like, of course it is. You overcooked it, you idiot.
Ash, is Nightbot being
God.
too Ash? Is Nightbot being too aggressive? It should allow
Yeah,
clips.
Nightbot, like,
Ash,
muted
you might.
me for a couple of seconds.
That was a Twitch link, Nightbot. Yeah, Ash, you need to tame Nightbot a little bit. You need to tame it. Okay. If you're gonna boil it, okay. Oh God, I gotta look at the clip. I gotta look at my own clip. Hang on.
You gotta stream
have
your
to.
own clip.
I'm gonna stream my own clip. I have to know. What did they clip? Okay, so like, if you're gonna boil a dog, depending on the type of dog that you get. Oh, okay, so like, if you're gonna boil
I
a
feel
dog,
weird about
depending on the
watching
type of dog that
clips
you get.
of
Okay, so, like,
myself.
if you're gonna boil a dog, okay, that's a weird clip, but okay. Okay, that's a weird clip, but
the only one that we actually clipped on YouTube was me and Kitty both having a reaction to like a hot demon girl in a Shin Megami Tensei game.
I do miss some of those Maillard flavor. What the hell is a Maillard flavor? Is that umami? Are we talking about umami?
You know, that's a good question.
You're like, I don't know what the hell that word is. And I'm pretty versed on my hot dog terms. Plus, this is what you get the satisfaction
like,
for producing half of a Limp Bizkit album.
Yeah, a
15 minutes and boy,
is what gives brown food its distinctive
gamey?
flavor.
Okay, but like 15 minutes at simmering. Why? You're just heating up a dog. If like the only reason you go longer and hotter is because you want caramelization. So you want to like actually cook that already cooked meat to a different degree. I hate these people.
Yeah.
Grilled. Look at those burns. If you're making dogs for a family for a holiday like 4th of July, chances are you're going to be grilled, and that's a lot of recommended.
I can't put the Wikipedia link to this here because Nightbot's going to ban me. I was going to put a link to the
Thanks,
Millard
Ash.
reaction.
Ash set it up so you can link now.
Oh, okay.
I need to ask Rawl what system he uses with the exclamation permit that will permit people to post links for like 30-40 seconds. So yeah, we need to get the Rawl secrets. Okay, so recommend this. Flame produces a nice Maillard reaction. Okay, we call that browning. First normal people. That's just browning. Yeah, like that's just called browning, my dude. It's just the Nightbot settings. Ash, confer with Rawl in the secret chats and figure out the secrets that only Rawl knows.
I
the
am
deepest
so
secrets.
Convinced this is like some millionaire's fail son writing about, I don't know how to cook, but I don't need to.
Okay, I have a crappy poke frame grill, so admittedly, I'm not getting the flavor you get with a charcoal wood-fired grill. What?
Listen, if you're not able to make good hot dogs on a grill,
you're burning it, my dude.
Cooking.
Yeah, you're burning these.
Making me so hungry.
With these dogs? Is it because I'm talking about good ways to do dogs? Because, like, look at this. Look at this. And you're going to scream when you see what this one is. I only browsed this, like I didn't fully read it, but you're going to scream when you see this one.
Yeah, absolutely will.
No, did you scroll down and see it too, Mary?
Yeah, I scrolled down.
And Zach, these hot dogs, the ones that they use in this, are actually very nice looking cased dogs. Like they've got a nice skin on them.
Decent hot
I don't know if I'd pay $20. I don't know if I'd pay
$20, but if I was giving them as a gift or something, I go,
like,
okay.
Like I'd have to try one of these first to decide if it's like, okay, maybe this is my once a month hot dog snack. You know, like I'll make myself some fancy, really expensive high meat dogs.
Which you don't want better quality meat in your hot dog.
Rawl pointed it out that like cheap food, medium food, and high quality food. There is often a very big difference between cheap and medium, but there's almost no difference between medium and high. Almost never any big difference. Like maybe if these were super good, I could justify it, but like. These dogs were $5 a piece, and look how many of them they murdered. Look what they did to my boy! They massacred my boy! Somebody make that a meme. Somebody do that Godfather, they massacred my boy meme, but with my avatar's face and hot dogs. They massacred my boy! Somebody
Oh,
make
I
that
haven't drawn
meme.
anything for the server memes in a while. Well, I haven't drawn much of anything.
Oh yeah, I gotta
at all.
show off
Look
Snufflex's
at how
server
they
memes.
massacred my hot dogs.
Look at how they massacred my hot dogs. I gotta show Snufflex's stuff later. Because Snufflex did some new server memes. They redid them with my new avatar. Okay, so we're gonna keep going down. Okay, so skin is slightly blackened in places, and the hot dog has shrunk inside its skin slightly. Well, no, duh, my dude. You burned it. And like you burned it so badly, the juices got out, escaped, and left this world.
You burned it so badly, it's shriveling up.
The hot dog's soul left this world. That's why the dog shriveled. It left. But wait, it gets so much better. Pan grilled. Pan seared.
really
That's not a searing. That is so not a searing.
That's a burning.
I left the hot. And okay, you can cook hot dogs in a cast iron skillet. Like, I don't see why you couldn't do it.
Can,
but
you
like,
shouldn't be.
Like,
you should be.
Where's the oil? Where's
not
any
cooking it
water?
As long as...
Like anything. Like this is, and cast iron holds a lot of heat for a long time, and it distributes a lot of heat really quickly. That's why cast iron is good. Like, if you were if I had like no pan except the cast iron to cook a hot dog, you know what I would be doing with that dog the entire time it was in the pan? Rolling that motherfucker. The entire time.
And like
all the time.
To full rotation would probably do it.
Yeah, it might. Just to get a browning, but like I'd be rolling that dog with tongs the entire time it was in a cast iron pan. Pan seared my ass.
Does this man think cooking is just tossing something on a hot surface and letting it sit there for 15 minutes like in Minecraft? And
my
it's
new
like,
paint keyboard and mouse are taking time to get used to.
I'm burning
Not
my
unlike
hot dogs
this
as
person
if
is
in the
getting
furnace
used to
of
cooking
Minecraft.
hot dogs.
Oh, Jim, I agree. I agree, Jim.
Yeah.
And like pan seared, that's a burn, my dude. And like you didn't just burn it there. I can see is that a little bit of darkening here, or is that just shadow? Because I feel like they just put the dog on it, let it sit there for a couple minutes, and then took it off. They didn't even roll it.
Yeah.
So
you
this part of the dog
it really good in a cast iron pan by like
anything
putting
like
a little bit of oil on it. Or melting some butter, if that's what you like.
You know what would be good in this?
Sprinkling a little parsley on it and rolling the hot dog through
onions.
it.
Like if you did this with, if you did this with some onions or other veggies in there with it, and that way your hot dog isn't directly touching the cast iron, but getting the indirect heat.
Just on top of it,
Fucking anything, but they just threw it in a pan and just turned it on and let it get hot for a couple of minutes and then took it out. Look at that burn. It's so thin.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Beer braised. They burned it more in liquid. They burned it more in a liquid. Again, cast iron, like not my first choice for cooking a dog, but not impossible.
Seared the dog on all sides in the hot cast iron pan. What? Why are you?
Which it didn't take much longer than a minute or two. How fucking hot are you doing this, my dude? You put liquid in there and that dog is still black. How hot are you getting that pan?
I seared it first, and the thing is, it's like, you've already seen what is like seared on a cast iron pan, because you've not been searing it on all sides there.
Like, I can tell that you didn't sear it on all sides, because it's not burned on all sides.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not at all cooked even though it...
Then I cooked it until all the beer burned off. What? What? You boiled it until there was no liquid left in your water.
All of that beer. What?
That's not how you braise a thing in liquid.
It's not how you braise it. You're cooking one hot dog and all of that beer.
Now again, burnt outer skin. Again, burnt outer skin over here. Inside doesn't look too bad, but I would not trust these dogs because you bite into that burnt skin, that ruins the rest of the taste of the dog. What is wrong with these people?
What's wrong with this person? And it's the fact that he's a rich idiot who got given this probably just through family connections.
Like, look at that line. Like,
if anyone...
Look at that. He just set it on there and didn't move it at all.
Yeah.
Is there a Yelp for article authors? I don't know, but there should be. Okay, we're getting down to the last method. Are you guys ready? Okay, so we did beer braised, which I'm going to point this out again. They burnt a hot dog in liquid.
Yeah.
They burnt a hot dog in liquid. They said they burnt it. That's burned meat. Here we go. Last method. Jesus Christ, this hurts my soul. Oh, these tasting notes.
God.
I'm honestly shocked how goddamn beautiful a dog this method produced. This is not beautiful.
Yeah.
Just straight pan fried, which is perfectly fine for dogs. It works great with spiral cuts and other things because you get that extra caramelization in it. Look at this poor thing. It has probably the least burning. And that is way too much oil too.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what helped the dog to not burn.
Oh, yeah, it helps it cook more evenly if you
Yeah.
roll it in the oil, you know?
Okay. Pan fried. Let's see their little description.
Yeah.
This seemed fairly obvious, but I never tried it this way. Zach, who lives in
Never
Berlin,
tried
says it's...
pan fried. What?
Oh, Ash is gonna fuck... Oh, shit. Okay, everybody batten down the hatches. Ash is about to go off. Because Ash loves currywurst. She loves to make currywurst. It's her favorite. This seemed fairly obvious, but I never tried them. Zach, who lives in Berlin, says it's standard practice for Berlin's famous currywurst. I just put a little vegetable oil in the bottom of my hot cast iron fry pan and rolled a frank around in oil. It took less than 5 minutes. How did you cook this longer than everything else and not burn it, my dude? Everything else, he's like, oh, I put it in there for 2 minutes. Fucking black as sin.
Yeah.
Black
I
is
don't
midnight.
believe he put in any of the other
I don't
ones for less than 5 minutes.
I don't believe any of these times. Yeah, that hot shark sashimi, that hot dog is fucking swimming, and it wishes it could swim away like my soul wishes it could swim out of my body right now.
God. It's like, this is the type of guy who makes me want to not bother getting a cast iron pan, because everyone who tells me how good they are cooks like this.
Like we have like 2 cast iron pans, and I actually wish I had a smaller one for littler things, and like maybe doing just like having a tiny cast iron pan for just
skillet. And you've seen how well I can cook in it.
Yeah, and look, incidentally, again, I'm spamming the Discord. Check out the broiler room chat. Mary makes some really good food, and we'll share recipes because she's a sweetheart.
Like, I've been needing to replace pretty much everything in my kitchen. But it's
like I would like a smaller, like one of those little cast iron pans, because maybe I want to do like some grilled onions in it or something, and just the onions that day.
Are good for that.
Yeah. And like you treat a good cast iron pan good, you know, you keep it surface nice. Like we clean ours with kosher salt and a washcloth, you know, kosher salt to get the bits out.
Like too much effort for me.
Well, at least you don't put your cast iron pans in the dishwasher. Ew.
Yeah, I take decent care of my stuff. It's just
like cast iron. Here's the thing: even if you fuck up a cast iron pan, you can fix it. It's nothing. It's just you got to reseason it. It ain't nothing big. But like, okay, so the skin is a little dark on the outside, and it bursts a little. Once again, I underestimated how little heat it takes to burst these things. You didn't poke a single hole.
You messed up. Once again, you didn't even so much as poke it with a fork. Just
so
once.
there's a little wrinkling.
Forks. I know you own the forks.
So there's a little light wrinkling on the exterior, biting in. Oh, that caramelization on the skin. Now, I granted, this one out of the hot dogs, like, it looks a little burned at this end, but overall, like, this is not too badly of a brown dog. I think it was
up this, you'd go, oh, okay, sure.
Like, this is an acceptable, passable hot dog, but it didn't have to be this way. Look how it shriveled up a little bit. I think they did it too long in the oil.
Yeah.
Listen, folks, your hot dogs even cased hot dogs should not be shriveling. If your hot dog's shriveling, that's its good taste soul leaving its body. Yeah. If anything, you want your hot dog, if you have a case on it and you're not going to poke a hole in it, you want it to just plump up a little, not burst.
Yeah, because it pumps up and then it shrivels away, and it's like, that's when you take it out.
I bet this guy cooks a steak, probably badly, and then takes it immediately out of the cast iron pan, does not let it rest, and just cuts into it and just starts eating.
Listen, this guy probably just doesn't season the steak. He just puts it straight onto the metal of his cast iron pan, cooks it until it's well done, and then puts it on his plate and eats it.
Well, that caramelization, the exterior has crackly, snappy skin, but it melts in your mouth. I had to call
9 out of 10.
I had to call my wife over to taste my 2 favorite cooking methods, and she actually closed her eyes and went, while she chewed, because she couldn't look you in the eye after the crimes you committed, my dude. She could not look her husband in the eye any longer. I wish I had
crimes against meat.
I wish I had an angry face for this hot dog, but I do not, so I'm look jovial.
Oh, I don't have any kind of angry face for the bunny, but I assure you, I am full of rage.
Mary, you should just draw little angry black eyebrows, like little pointy down ones, and have it as a separate state so you can switch to mad.
Shark Shishimi says, if this guy grills a steak, he doesn't stop at well done. He continues until it's congratulations.
Oh my god, well done! Congratulations!
God, I like my steaks rare.
But okay, with this method, the skin burst a little, but the hot oil basically cauterized the wound and created an additional layer of crunchy caramelization. Please
stop talking about cauterizing wounds in your article about cooking.
It was incredible. Obviously, this isn't the healthiest method for cooking a dog.
Your taste buds.
But if you're already calorie splurging and you're just like, listen, you don't get that many. Listen, you're not like deep frying this thing and like a deep fried chicken and like the skin has some oil in it and you're getting that. Like, no, dog, it's a hot dog. You ain't getting that many extra calories from oil frying a hot dog. What is this person? What are they? I can't imagine what a little oil it soaks up is that much worse for you than other hot dog cooking methods. But of course, that really isn't question. That's really a question for a nutritionist. All I know is that it tasted fantastic. 9 out of 10. Oh, and there's comments. Should we read the
9 out of 10? Huh?
Okay, you're missing air fried and okay, air frying a hot dog is an excellent way if you're gonna like put slices in your dog or spiral cuts in your dog. Air frying a hot dog is actually a really good way to get extra good caramelization very evenly across the entire dog. And like
air frying cooks very evenly.
And it's very
a
nice.
Great method for that.
So if you're gonna cook a hot dog in an air fryer, I definitely recommend putting slices or slits in it, or just straight up spiral cutting. Yeah. Oh, here's the thing. If I urge you to put slices, slits, or at least holes in it, if you're not going to do spirals or slits in your dog, at least put holes in it because it will burst. But spirals and slits are such a good way to get caramelization in an air fryer. An air fryer dog is excellent. Now, one of the nice benefits of like, you can take a look at a little cheap chicken pork dog and spiral cut it or slice it, give it the little indents and slices and do it in an air fryer. And it can make that cheap little $1 dog pretty good. Like, not like, oh, $5 hot dog. No, it can make a cheap dog taste pretty good.
Yeah.
Pank is just as mad as the Mr. Peterson video on Fred's stream earlier. Yes. Jordan B. Peterson. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. I mean, I've got an air fryer. Yes, I know the memes.
I bet this guy cooks his stuff like of a turkey in a Christmas vacation. It just bursts into shriveled mass of steam and disappointment. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. Okay, so air frying, cut diagonal. Okay, this guy's got it right. Cut diagonal slits. Yeah. 390, 4 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Put it in the bun. Yeah, that's a good way to toast the bun in there too. See, I have like a nice air fryer in that it's wider than it is tall. Like our air fryer is big enough to put an 11-inch pizza in because it's a wide boy air fryer, which is nice because then I can put like fries and dogs.
Size air fryer.
Most people have like the bucket air fryers where it's like a little basket. We like the big one because then we could do like, and here's the thing, I've done air fryer steaks and they come out pretty good. Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, they're okay. And it's a nice, easy way to put them in and not have to worry about it. Oh,
I wouldn't do it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an expensive steak on I'm gonna use a nice skillet or oven if I'm doing a steak. Like I'll start it on the skillet and then finish it in the oven. There's good ways to do hot steaks, but like these people, charcoal grill and open flame on a stick are my favorite methods. Except requires more time to set up. Yeah, well, okay. Normally I'll use beer. To microwave, place in the bun wrapper and paper towel, so it's not much. Okay. I don't have the spoons for this, but I do want to see what other articles this guy has written.
Actually, look at his comment. Someone says, just an FYI, boiled and steamed hot dogs don't taste at all similar to each other. Just saying. And he's replied, I don't believe you, .gif. 1 day ago. This is a recent article, huh?
Yeah, it was written on July 5th.
God.
Boiled and steamed dogs don't taste anything similar to each other, just...
We could have put it on the 4th of July and showed us the decline of America in the comments of your hot dog article.
Throw in some onions while you're
Yeah.
pan frying. Like, that's good. Yeah, that's good too. I like some good onions.
Absolutely for onions. In there.
Onions. Yeah. I want to see what other stories this monster has written. What other foods has he destroyed? We've been talking about hot dogs for nearly an hour, and I love it. I don't love these. Look at this. Look at this. This is like
cooking chat, and I'd be fine with that.
Look at this. Look at them. Look at these
really
Look at these war crimes.
Cooking bog.
Oh yeah, chopped and caramelized onions on a hot dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely caramelized.
And even just sweated onions on a hot dog is good. Yeah, even just a sweated onion. No, like you don't have to go to full caramelization, but just a fried onion on it is good.
Absolutely go for full-on caramelization.
Oh, Mary, I don't have the time in me to go to full caramelization most times.
Listen, I definitely posted like, yeah, here's how you dice an onion quickly and get it like all actually good for that. You toss that, like you heat a pan with some oil, you toss in some brown sugar, you toss in your onion, and you just mix it together, and it takes a bit.
The Rolls Royce of hot dogs.
Caramelized onions.
All right, let's see. Vince Mancini. This is what Vince looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not very surprised. He's a writer, comedian, and podcaster, a graduate of Columbia's nonfiction MFA program. His work has appeared on Film Drunk, Uproxx Network, and Portland Mercury. Okay, what other stories have you written? Are these all yours? Are these? Okay, so we got Forgiven, Uproxx. Our food writers compete to make the world's sexiest pasta. What? I'm just focusing on the food ones, because... Okay, what do we got? We retasted every Keebler cookie so you know exactly which one to buy. Dude, based on the fact that you like burned hot dogs, I do not want your cookie recommendations. What the hell is wrong with you?
Internet's top guacamole recipes. We attempted Stephen King's bizarre recipe for microwaved salmon. I bet you did.
Oh, God. Okay, we blind tested every peanut butter we could find to pick the absolute best. Ash and I, our favorite peanut butters are ones that are honey roasted. Those are pretty good. I like honey roasted.
Tested gluten-free pasta brands to find the one that's most like real pasta. It is real pasta, you idiot.
I feel like if I saw this guy on the side of a road in the middle of the night and I was driving along, I would swerve my car into them and keep going.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Would stop my car, but only to reverse over him.
Only to reverse. Legally, what Mary and I are saying are just jokes for legal purposes. These are merely entertainments and japes and jests.
This is a satire channel.
And we would only ever do this in Roblox or Minecraft. Only.
Yeah, I reserve running over people for, you know, politicians.
Everything has become broiler room now. Is this Bitcoin? Oh my God, those are Bitcoins. I wonder if this guy is pro-Bitcoin. Okay.
Yeah,
the internet's top locomotive. We attended Stephen King's Bizarre. Yep. For microwave salmon. Okay. Now, salmon can come out actually very good in an air fryer, but I refuse to do fish in my air fryer because oh good lord, the stanks.
Yeah, it smells
everything
very strongly.
Hey, listen, if you want a super fishy house, like you want people to think that you are deeply romantically interested in a salmon, cook salmon in your air fryer, because that's how people are going to come to.
Fast and consistent, but it leaves such a smell. I don't
like.
know.
This is a put your air fryer on the back porch, cook it there thing. Yeah. And every cat in the neighborhood will be your best friend. Oh my God.
Man, I don't even trust this guy's movie taste. I'm scrolling down for it.
Yeah. Okay, the entire plot of Morbius recreated using only quotes from the disastrous reviews. We blind tested gluten-free pasta brands to find the one that's most like real pasta. Again, I would not trust this person's opinions because they like black burned food.
Yeah. God, I actually had to find gluten-free pasta I liked.
Ash says, "Hey, what a girl boss would eat." Did I miss that one, Ash? Did I miss the girl boss eating? Hey, what a girl boss would eat? Did I miss that? Because let me tell you right now, I'm disassociating and having a fugue state at the same time.
Yeah.
The Pink you are talking to now is not the Pink you will be speaking to in like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, Top Chef Houston Power Rankings. What would a girl boss eat? The people underneath her because she's a boss and a consumer of human flesh, I guess.
God, this guy writes so much, and I hate everything he posts.
We tried the new Nitro Pepsi, the first nitrogen-infused cola. Is it any good? Spoilers, it is not.
It is not.
No, Ash loves Pepsi. Like, she's like Cutio in that Ash super loves Beepus. It is one of her favorite drinks. She loves a good Beepus or a Diet Beepus. So I saw this at the store, and I'm like, oh, Ash will like this special Beepus. Because, like, it looks like Pilk. Like, in the bottle, even one of the bottles is Pilk colored. I'm like, oh, Ash will love this. It's Pilk. Yay! I'll get Ash. Like, we were joking, like, hey, they came out with over-the-counter Pilk, Ash. And we both tried it. Don't use nitrogen in your sodas, people. It is bad.
Cola or whatever it is, but they don't sell it in the UK, so because we don't have International House of Pancakes, ironically, it's not truly international.
Like, Nitro Pepsi is not good, folks. It's like, I understand that they were trying to go for a smoother Pepsi. Like, I get that. And here's a weird little fact. Like, you know how they have like regular Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, and then they have like cane sugar Mountain Dew, not high fructose. Okay, the cane sugar Mountain Dew I feel is smoother than corn syrup Mountain Dew, and like that's basically the only difference. Is it's just smoother, I think. Like, I don't taste a difference in the sweetness, but I can chug a cane sugar Mountain Dew. I have to go slower on a normal corn syrup Mountain Dew. I feel that it's just a little bit smoother. Maybe try that with your Pepsi. Do corn or do cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. Because like maybe you could do it smoother that way. But nitrogen is not the answer. It is bad in a soda. It is real bad.
He's just pointed out one of the articles that we're like sleeping on here.
Oh, Ben
Affleck is the alpha cock in deep water. Listen.
Glorious return of the mid-budget adult sex thriller. What? Okay.
Listen, you said you wouldn't stop if you ran over this guy in your car. I wouldn't either now because I'd be doing donuts.
Just bum bum bum. Pixar gets refreshingly weird in Turning Red. I haven't seen Turning Red, but I've heard a lot of really good positive things about it. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but everybody says it's real good and really good and representative, which is nice. So no opinions on that, but like, alpha cock. Okay. Okay. All the live action movies, including Batman, ranked. Other stuff pushing along dwarf. What's it? What's the best Japanese beer? Our blind taste test results will surprise you. Somehow, I don't think that they will. I'm like, what is that? Steve Rogers, Captain America? No, I don't think they will. Okay, I can deal with this. Like, okay, a broken clock. A broken clock is right at least twice a day. This is his first being right. Please stop trying to sell me crypto.
Yeah.
But what if it's please stop trying to sell me crypto because I want you to buy my crypto? What if it's that? What if it's stop trying to sell me crypto and buy my crypto?
That's like the definition of clickbait, I guess.
It worked. First it was Matt Damon and Spike Lee. Now the blockchain has come for Larry David and LeBron James. As far as Super Bowl ads go, neither was the worst I've ever seen, and David's was actually pretty fun. I know they weren't. I watched them both.
Yeah.
Including Bitcoin. Is it just because you don't like ads? Like that's a thing that normal humans also don't like. Everybody hates all ads.
This is not a normal human. This
the only ads
born with right taste buds.
The only ads I like to watch are 1980s VHS recorded bad commercials. Those are the ads I like. Those are the ones for products that no longer exist. Those are the ads I like.
There have been some good adverts. You want me to sing, "Oh, I'd like to buy the world"? No?
Like that.
Well, I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Again, I don't trust this guy's taste opinion. Every fresh supermarket salsa we could find, blind test. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
this guy is just. No, he's going, oh, does anyone miss the day when Talking Frogs wanted us to drink more beer? And it's like, yeah, I don't know what point he's making. He misses old adverts, I guess.
All the grocery store dry spaghetti brands. Blind taste tested and ranked. I don't. The longer
Yeah,
I
at least
scroll, the
he
worse
seems
it
to
gets.
like crypto, so I'm like, you know what? Like, sure.
Dennis I can't Villeneuve's movies. I can't pronounce that. My brain bad. Dune can convert any sandworm virgin. Okay. So like, listen.
Eternals,
I've
sure, is
listened
a
to
big
Dune.
attempt at something. You
I've
know
listened to
what?
Dune.
Maybe this guy isn't as terrible as
I've listened to Dune. Like I did it as an audiobook. And admittedly, the audiobook I selected, I need to get a better one because the people reading it were wildly inconsistent in voices. Like Baron Harkonnen, and one thing is like this really deep basso voice, and it's like smooth as butter, and like I really want that Thrusy level of like deep voice. Like, oh, he's real good. And then like 2 chapters later, this is Baron Harkonnen's voice now all of a sudden. Like,
you don't
and
need
maybe
the
that
same person voicing all of them. It's just like at least have some. Yeah, we're doing this guy deep. We're doing this guy
like the person
this.
like it was a very inconsistent audiobook, and I blame maybe that's why I didn't like Dune all that much. Dune is like, okay, this is a
Because
very
it was.
Dune strikes me, and this is Mary, get ready for a hot take. Dune is just a bad young adult novel from the past, and it ain't that great or revelatory. It's very like textbook young adult.
Like, considering its sheer age, like it's
like it.
You
I
can't
wasn't
really
that
say,
impressed by Dune. It's like and
for
it gets
time it was.
for its time, yeah. But nowadays, it's baby's first sci-fi. Like I've already been exposed to all these concepts and idea in better works of fiction. Thank you.
I mean, it's like saying, "Oh, Seinfeld isn't funny because we've seen better comedy shows since then." And it's like technically, yeah, but it did kind of like establish a format of its own.
So like right here, here's the broken clock right twice a day thing. We tasted and ranked every grocery store Alfredo sauce because we hate ourselves. It's the because we hate ourselves that is the honest part.
Yeah, you always make your own Alfredo sauce, okay?
I'm not like Esh loves some Alfredo. I'm like, I don't, whatever. Alfredo, it's good. It's good. I like it when it's nice. But like, I think this is the truth part because we hate ourselves. I'm sure that this author does. Like, I'm not forgiving them for burning a hot dog in beer. They burnt a dog in liquid, Mary. Yeah. You gotta want that in your soul. You gotta like want it. You gotta want to burn that dog. Oh, is it? Oh no. Okay, more loaded. Damn it.
Yeah, it never ends. This is only back to 2021, like the end of 2021. The rabbit hole just keeps going. Or Mr. Freddy Got Fingered, Tom Green's glorious broadside against. Okay, I've watched Freddy Got Fingered, and that movie was bad. That was a bad movie. It was an infamously bad movie. And
not like it's so good, it's so bad, it's funny movie. Like, no, it's... I felt bad for him having made this movie. Like, you've ruined your life, my dude.
Yeah, Freddy Got Fingered is one of those ones that like regularly appears on like 10 worst movies lists, and it's like, this is the one that I can always agree with. It has zero merit on any front. It's not funny. It's not.
Next, Netflix's Stowaways is a nerve-wracking Sophie's Choice in space. Again, I read this sci-fi novel that this was based on in like the mid to late 80s. Again, this is
Yeah.
like baby's like first sci-fi.
I mean, I've read plenty of old sci-fi.
Like I like some old sci-fi. Like when I go to a used bookstore, one of the first things I'm looking for is vintage sci-fi novels. And like with that old paper, like that real good paper stink on like old books, like yeah, that good paper stink. I like me sitting like they're always like the thinnest little books with the tiny text. I'm like, yeah. Like I like me some good old vintage sci-fi. It's some of my favorites. Like I have a really good collection of vintage Star Trek novels. Some of them are just novelizations of like the
Star
original
Trek
series script.
novels.
Oh yeah, like really good old sci-fi Star Trek novels are really good.
Yeah, we could talk for another hour about Star Trek novels.
Oh gosh, well yes, we absolutely could. And Mary, I have an entire background just for talking about Star Trek.
Yeah, I know, because you've got your, like,
There we go.
squid with the uniform, yeah.
Yep, hot dog on the bridge.
Yeah.
There we go. And Mary will appear again in a second. Don't worry. There she is.
Yeah. When I left the delay in the stream, oh no, I've
Mary, which
disappeared.
British actors do the best American accents?
How the hell would I know? Do you think I know any actors? There's not many modern. The popcorn of articles, except unbuttered and unsalted. Yeah, Jim.
It's
I
I agree,
that
Jim.
with, like, mixing some chocolate sauce, and you've got, you know.
Yeah, Ash points out, like, clickbait titles aside, there's no hot takes here. These are all the most milquetoast opinions.
Yeah.
Newfang Wang's new COVID documentary is in the same breath pokes some holes in the Dr. Fauci mystique. Okay. Like, this what? Oh, here we go. Here's some more food.
Yeah.
The three
There's
food writers battle over seasonally inspired sweet treats. Okay, I want to look at that one. And the McRib is back for the first time since 2012. Here's our review. The McRib is okay, people. Like, it ain't super special. Like, go get yourself just a frozen riblet, put some onions and pickle on it, and you're done. It ain't that great. It's just a riblet. It's just a boneless little riblet with some onions and pickle. It's okay. It's not bad. I like a McRib. If I see that they have the McRib, I'll get one. It's not bad. But like, it's not like it doesn't deserve the cult following. It's just a McRib. It's like a $2 sandwich. Whatever. But now I kind of want to look at it. What are these seasonally inspired tweaks? Okay, Zach's maple bar. Okay, maple bars are not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna try to tell me how to cook. Go get fucked.
I mean, we know he can't cook hot dogs.
They're not blacked. I feel like his wife did these.
Yeah. To be fair, like, cooking and baking are different skills, and it's possible to be good at one whilst you're terrible at the other.
Pudding. Again, I don't. Based on this guy's hot dog skills, I don't believe this is his cooking.
Yeah.
I refuse. Don't believe. Again, Ash, can we buy $20 hot dogs? They'll ship them to us. $20 hot dogs, Ash. Can I have some? Can I have $20 hot dogs?
I really want to bake something, but it's like I'd be eating it myself, so that's always the like upper limit on how much I can eat and how much I can cook is how much I should be eating in the next couple of days.
Yeah, that looks about right for a McRib.
Tiffin for like 30 people.
Wait.
So...
He's the way he's reviewing his food, it's by the bite. First bite, second bite, third bite, fourth bite, final thoughts. Scarcity seems to be made an appeal. Yeah, I can actually agree with that. Yeah, it's just hard to get a McRib. Wait, workers back slipping in puddles, bright red barbecue sauce all year. Who needs the headache? Better release it only when public demands reaches a fever pitch, but hey, Fantasy
He's
McDonald's
not
exec.
talking about my feels accurate.
Oh, he's got a Twitter.
About umami.
He's got a tweeter. We can look at his Twitter. Oh, login while removed. Okay. Well, apparently I can't look at his tweeter because I refuse to log in. I refuse to make a tweeter. Okay, okay. All right. You ready for some Fabled Lands, Mary?
I am absolutely ready for Fabled Lands.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Fabled Panks? Are we
no
ready?
crimes against hot dogs in the Fabled Lands.
Look at those good dogs right there.
Hot dogs there at all. We need to invent them. That's our new goal.
Fabled hot dogs. And again, like these spiral cuts, these are
stand in the Fabled Lands.
Hot dog stand in the Fabled Lands.
Me and my elf bride opened a pizza parlor in the other world.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go set up. I will be right back. I'm gonna set up the Fabled Lands. So, Mary, talk at the screen for a minute and entertain our guests.
Listen, guests, I'm gonna need you to reach into your parents' wallets and write down the numbers on the front of the credit card and 3 little numbers on the back. These are magic numbers. It will help us for the rest of the stream. This is a satire stream. Do not do this. Listen, there's a reason people don't ask me to guest often. Anyway, chat, what's your favorite way of cooking hot dogs? Zachary, if you actually want life hacks, like, seriously, ask me about any recipe I mention. Butterfly cat, yes. Cut it open hot dog style. That's why it's called that. Jim Loveboat has established a goblin city-state in Warsim and cannot afford to pay all of their soldiers. Which is, yeah, if you got goblins, that's why.
Okay, I'm back. Fabled Lands is booting up now.
nothing,
Mary, you
people.
didn't ask everybody for credit card numbers again, did you?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Anyway.
We're fine. Everything's good. I just gotta find which thing I'm using for Fabled Lands.
Tessa, I assume you at least pierce the skins of those hot dogs, right? You don't let them just explode in a shower of gore in the microwave.
Yeah, that's a perfectly, like, microwave hot dogs is fine. You just, like, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. This guy just somehow fucked it up. And I don't understand. I
don't understand. I did everything the recipe told me to. And then he's like, not preheated the oven, or he's just like putting it straight onto.
And I think the guy's 100% lying about cooking times and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's a liar.
I only cooked it for 5 minutes and then just left it sitting there for the 10 minutes after.
I only cooked it for 5 minutes. That hot dog was black as the night.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, he might not have preheated the oven. We don't know. That would be one reason for it being inconsistent.
Also, folks, if you want the best results out of your air fryer, preheat your air fryer for like 2-3 minutes at least. Minimum, at least 3.
Yeah.
Preheat that air fryer.
Yeah, at least put it on a little before you start, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so let's load it up.
Become a person instead of a food.
Why I named it fan fiction, I don't remember.
Fan fiction?
Yeah, I named the save fan fiction.
I don't know.
Again, this is a different pink from back then.
Things you could say about fan fiction, like
current Pank is not the Pank of 10 minutes ago.
Writing the story for the
Yeah. We were writing we were doing a story in Aku.
Master storytelling.
Yeah, with a really good storytelling plot. Okay, first off, let's look at our character because, fuck, it's been a while. Okay, yeah, we got some elite gear.
I don't know if you want to stream. The
Oh yeah,
game
yeah,
in
yeah.
2
I will.
or
Yep,
if we're going
yep.
to like do it all through the Twitch.
Oh God, no, Mary. No, thank you for reminding me.
Slight delay. It's a pain if I have to read anything, so
Yep.
don't do that.
I'm about to give me 1 second. I'm casting it to you right now, Mary.
Yeah.
There we go. Fabled Lands to Mary Rabbit. The best Banui I know. Is it working?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we got some pretty nice gear. I think we have some of the best we can have so far right now.
Yeah. You absolutely do.
Okay, come here. And I'm still lugging around that amulet of protection because I'm terrified to not have it.
I don't think it actually does anything.
That would be about on par for this game sometimes.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at it and going, I don't know where you got this or what it's relevant to.
Me either.
And since you've had it for so long, I'm assuming you've just completed the quest.
Mary,
Huh?
we need to have a moment of silence. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh passed away.
Yeah?
Yeah, poor guy. People love
yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Some kind of snorkeling accident.
Really? That's wild.
Yeah, he's found on the coast of Japan, like in full scuba gear.
Wild. Oh, it looks like
yeah.
He
had such a huge influence over both shonen manga and like trading card games as a whole, because Yu-Gi-Oh kind of was one of the big card games everyone copied.
There we go. Let's give that another try. My text box is getting funky, so hang on while we give it a quick test. Because we might have to stop and restart the. We might have to stop it and restart the stream real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my text box is being funky when I switched over to Fabled Lands.
I guess in the future the VOD for the first half will just be like Hotdog chat or something.
Hotdog chat, and part B will be the Fabled Lands.
Oh.
Okay. Ash, how did we fix this last time? We figured out a way to.
$5 food.
How did we fix this last time, Ash? We figured out a way to just like reset the chat or something. Hold on, let me copy this, and I'm gonna try repasting it. Hang on.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering does get copied more than Yu-Gi-Oh! Like a lot of the.
I tried it.
You wouldn't have any of the like modern anime card games.
I tried it already.
without.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
In a lot of ways, you'd have a very different gambling manga scene without it.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, I guess it's working again. Test.
Oh, okay.
Kind of, maybe.
Test.
Kind of.
I don't
Seems
know
a
if
little
this is
slow.
Actually going on.
Okay. Okay. Test.
Oh.
Okay, hang on 1 second, folks. I'm just poking things real quick.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is like, without Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't have like Card Fight Vanguard, one of the like other big anime card game ones. Without that, you don't have Buddy Fight, which is one I don't shut up about.
That one's wonky. Wasn't this one any better? SquidTuber. Hey, Sved.
SquidTuber. Hey, Frederick.
Sved. We're about to play some Fabled Lands. Give me just a hot minute, though. Yeah, we did have quite the extensive hot dog chat today.
We talked about, like, an article about cooking hot dogs for a full hour. And all of the methods were just like, this guy does not know how to cook.
Okay, I guess this is acceptable. This should work. Maybe. Okay, this is probably gonna work. Or not. text box is being weird. Okay, what we're actually going to do is I'm going to stop the stream and we're going to come right back. Please stay put.
We'll be right back with actual gameplay.
Yep, actual gameplay. So stay put, guys. We'll be right back.